I want to talk to you about ways to build a content marketing dashboard this year. How do you structure everything? How do you streamline the whole process? So here are the generalities I want you to really think about. First of all, I want to define for you what a content marketing dashboard is, okay? So the thing is that a content marketing dashboard allows you to, let's say, cherry pick and review all of your most important content performance metrics in one place. So it's all about granularity. It's all about analytics, but most importantly, it's all about KPIs, key performance indicators. So at a glance, a content marketing dashboard should be instantly understandable, bespoke to your content marketing goals, and also up to date with all the latest data, depending on your reporting cadence, okay? So the whole idea here is what? The whole idea is that you are able to instantly see what's working and what's not to build your strategy and justify your next steps. So now there are a few questions that you need to really answer when it comes to a content marketing dashboard. First of all, you need to know what you want to know, right? You want to start off with the ultimate question that your dashboard needs to answer. For example, if your question is, what's the best method of distribution for my different content pillars? Basically, your dashboard should be able to answer that question real fast. You might answer this with a dashboard that plugs into your email CRM, your SEO platform, your social media engagement platform, or might actually plug into Google Analytics. Okay, it's one of those things where you have to really understand what works for your specific content strategy. Now, for a top level overview of your pillar content performance, you want to really make sure that your dashboard, your content marketing dashboard, is well structured in a way that you have the information real fast. See, the whole thing is when it comes to a content marketing dashboard, it's not about having something complex. It's about simplifying a complex thing. It's about actually getting data real fast, okay? The last thing you want is to have a content marketing dashboard that is so convoluted that it takes you ages to actually read the data, because see, you have to be able to read the data real fast. And one thing I want to say here is that as you build your content marketing dashboard, pay attention to that aspect of simplicity. So when you think about a good way to build a content marketing dashboard, you want to build the right content dashboard for the right audience. There has to be synchronicity between the dashboard you have, but also the audience, okay? So before you dive into creating your dashboard, make sure that you think about who needs to know what, right? It's all about solving your audience's pain points. It's all about adding value. It's all about providing solutions. It's all about proposing, let's say, a path forward, okay? So while content marketers will need to track content performance regularly, also will need to get more granular insights into blogs and categories, or monitor campaign performance metrics, let's say backlinks, engagement rates, and whatsoever, a CMO will have a different needs. So, like whether you are a content marketer, you are an entrepreneur, or you are a chief marketing officer, you'll have different needs. Let me explain. If you are a CMO, you will instead need to evaluate content performance trends. You might need to track top level metrics, for instance, monthly recurring revenue, for instance. You might need to see actually a pipeline's CVRs, or you might need to see channel CVRs. So your needs are different depending on where you position yourself in the content creation spectrum. So now don't get me wrong though, content marketers worth the salt will have oversight of the same metrics that CMOs do, but unlike them, they will need to know the finer details of content performance too, right? It's one of those things where you have to really ask yourself, what do you need? What do you want to see? And how are you going to reach your goals? Now, CMOs and executives will be more focused on where they need to allocate resource and budget to actually optimize revenue, because the whole thing is it's about revenue optimization, okay? So in short, different audiences need different metrics, need different dashboards, and it's up to you to really see how you can build a dashboard that's either unique for your specific audience or that's adaptable to different audiences. I mean, you can do so through filters and functionalities. let me talk to you about C-Suite Content Marketing Dashboard Metrics. So if you have to really reach out to the C-Suite and you are looking for building a content marketing dashboard, there are actually a few things that you need to really have. And I'm going to put this on the screen. This is so important. So the C-Suite Content Marketing Dashboard Metrics, you have total sessions, you have total leads. So here I'm speaking about MQL, SQL. I've actually covered the MQL and SQL on another show. You have pipeline conversion rates. This is also another powerful metric for the CMO suite. You have also channel conversion rates. You have trials and demos. This is also another important metric to really track over time. You also have a number of paying customers. So this ties into what I said a little earlier about revenue optimization. Also the number of paying customers by plan or product. So you can really segregate the source of revenue. Also, you want to have total revenue, NRR, MRR. Also the ROI, time/revenue. So the return on investment, etc. Okay. So this is for the C-Suite Content Marketing Dashboard Metrics. Now I want to share with you the operational content marketing dashboard metrics. Again, I'm going to put this on the screen so it's pretty clear to everyone the kind of metrics I'm referring to. So from an operational point of view, you have pipeline conversion rates, you have qualified leads. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Qualified leads. You have traffic by source or channel. You have average session duration. So this is an important element. You have the bounce rate, the number of sessions. You have a content to product CTRs. You have social media engagement. So here I'm speaking about likes, comments, impressions, shares. You also have backlinks. You have a sentiment, content reactions, for instance. So this is pretty good, especially when it comes to scalability. You have content type, length, and you also have evergreen scores. So when building your content marketing dashboard, choose your OKRs wisely. So think about your overarching objective and select only the most relevant metrics to help you achieve that. And so building your dashboard around your goals is the only way to avoid analysis paralysis and actually maintain clarity or of insights. And you need that clarity of insights if you are going to go granular later on. So let me talk to you about the strategy here. How do you actually build a content dashboard in 4 different ways? The first thing you want to do is you want to build a DIY content dashboard with RSS and automation software. That's going to be very powerful. Let me explain. So if you are keen to build your own content marketing dashboard but are not overly technical, don't panic. Some content marketing data can be actually be extracted from tools via RSS feeds. And all it takes is a simple copy and paste job, okay? So you are able to find search practices through BuzzSumo, through KW Finder, through Ahrefs, for instance. So you are able to get trending and alerts data via an RSS feed. And so the RSS feed will provide evergreen scores, Facebook and Twitter engagement, and more. So with a bit of automation wizardry, you can plug this data into a connector software like Zapier or IFTTT and feed into Google Sheets. And if you want to integrate data from GA4 into your dashboard, you can also push this through to a Google Sheet via an extension. So this is totally possible here. Now, one thing I want to say here is that if you need more answers, or if you have more questions on this process, let us know in the comment section and we'll certainly get back to you, okay? And so for a step-by-step walkthrough on how to push your GA4 data into Sheets, you basically want to ask us in the comment section. It's pretty straightforward. One thing I want to say here is that you want to actually check your dashboard daily when you first set it up. So after going live, review your dashboards on a regular basis. This will give you the opportunity to amend any mistakes, set benchmarks, add in important metrics that may have been missed, and get used to spotting opportunities and or threats to content performance, right? It's one of those things where when you set up your content dashboard, content marketing dashboard at the beginning, you're going to have to go through a series of trials and errors so that you can refine the product. And this is totally normal. Even big companies go through the same process when they set up their content marketing dashboard at the beginning. So the second thing you want to do is you want to build a custom content dashboard with API data. So an API or application programming interface allows you to transfer data between different systems or apps. And despite what many marketers might think, they're not just for developers, by the way, okay? It's important to specify that. So while you don't need to know the intricacies of an API, understanding what it can do or cannot do for your content marketing efforts is super valuable, okay? Now, APIs do a lot of great things. They do help companies push vast amounts of data that would otherwise be left in separate tools or forgotten CSVs into a single dashboard. And this push actually enables marketers to view complementary data sets across multiple campaigns all in one place. So this ability to have this holistic approach is really fantastic. So API powered content dashboards are a great option if you want to extract a significant amount of content marketing data. If you need auto updating information on a regular or real-time basis, this is really important. If you also want to build your content dashboard with a business intelligence platform, for instance Tableau, if you have a bespoke use case or need to plug data into custom internal systems, or if you have developer support, okay? So the cool thing is that you are able to get things done a lot faster, okay? And so you also need to track the social media performance of high volumes of content on a regular basis to make good on the goal that you have in the first place. So you want to really make sure that you are tracking things like topic parameters, domain parameters, or language filters, so you have a clear idea of what works or what doesn't work. Now, you want to report on ROI over a realistic time period. So you always, like, you can do 3 months, you can do 3 months, 3 weeks to 3 months, okay? So that you can really reflect a time period that fits with your sales cycle, okay? And so you want to really make sure that your API efforts are tied to your revenue cycle. The third way you can build a content marketing dashboard is to use plug and go or pre-made content marketing dashboards. So if you are super tech averse but still want to harness the power of let's say multiple databases or data sources, luckily there is a powerful plug and go business analytics platform. And actually not just one, but several of them that actually give you access to multiple sources of content marketing data with no code required. So with a library of connectors, tools like Tray.io or Klipfolio, you are able to start building simply by logging into your connecting apps. So that's really cool. And Databox takes this one step further by giving you hundreds of free pre-made content marketing dashboards. So just connect Databox to its supported apps, for instance HubSpot, Wistia, Moz, Semrush, GA4, and build an auto-generated content dashboard in a matter of minutes. So this is really cool. And Klipfolio also offers a handful of plug and go dashboard templates. So you have a lot of possibilities there, okay? Now, one thing I want to say here is that it really depends on what you're looking for. And let me give you another good suggestion. Improvato is actually a good paid solution that offers no-code reports for a range of marketing use cases. And what you will love with Improvato is that you have a variety of options, okay? And so those 4 or 5 content marketing dashboards that I just shared with you, the good thing is they are all pre-configured. So this is really cool because you are, think of them as templates, really. Now, they may not be entirely custom to your goals, that's for sure. But with so many options available, you will probably be able to find a close match. You have to accept to go through a trial and error process to actually find a content marketing dashboard that works for your specific situation, because every situation is different. And the good thing is you can always reach out to the company, to the specific company, to ask them for a bespoke sort of process, and they will certainly work it. They will work with you to make sure that the final product fits your specific needs. The last way to actually build a content marketing dashboard this year is to build a DIY content dashboard through manual exports. Now, this option will take the longest time to create because you will have to manually extract and update the content marketing data within your dashboard. But that being said, it's a low-cost option and gives you a lot of flexibility to integrate custom data, that's for sure. So usually this will involve exporting all the data you'll need from different platforms to measure your content marketing OKRs and bringing it together via visualization software like Looker Studio. Okay, so this is kind of cool because it gives you a flexibility, and so you are able to export data from different content marketing sources to build your dashboard. And so if you are setting out to build your own content, sorry about this. If you want to build your own content marketing dashboard, make sure you think with a goal first mindset and work backwards from there. This, along with your time and your budget requirements, will help you figure out which dashboard build method is right for you. Okay, and so you also always have the possibility to get things done. And you can always, by the way, use a third-party tool such as BuzzSumo, or you can use Moz. You can use KW Finder. You can use Ahrefs to actually get things done a lot faster. If you were to go with third-party platforms such as BuzzSumo, just go through the API, so you are able to enter the API key you find in the API settings of your BuzzSumo account. So you are able to get things done a lot faster. And if you also want to have a full API access, you want to actually contact the company itself, and they'll certainly work with you to make sure that you get the right product that you need. But one thing I want to say here is that when it comes to building a content marketing strategy, content marketing dashboard, you have the ability to build a DIY content dashboard with RSS. You have the ability to build a custom content dashboard with API data. You can use plug and go or pre-made content marketing dashboard, or you can actually build a DIY content dashboard through manual exports. In conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about ways to build a content marketing dashboard this year. I gave you the generalities, the strategy, and now the conclusion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.